flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace, all bow to honor, and this we count as gain. To hand unto our children a banner without stain. O God of all creation, grant these our one request. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty Nigeria may be blessed.
Aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá. Ipò aṣíwájú l'Ẹlẹ́dùmarè fún wa nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe gírí, ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́ ká tẹpá wa mọ́ṣẹ́, ká bára wa sọ̀rọ̀, ká sòdodo, ká ṣohun tó tọ́ tó dára nígbà gbogbo, níbi gbogbo fún ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Kò ní rẹ̀yìn o, lójú mi, kò ní rẹ̀yìn o. Kò ní rẹ̀yìn o, nígbà tèmi, kò ní rẹ̀yìn o. Èmi á ṣohun tó tọ́ tó dára nígbà gbogbo, níbi gbogbo fún ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá, aṣíwájú ni wá. Aṣíwájú ni wá.
Ìbàdàn ìlú orí òkè, ìlú ìbùkún Olúwa, Olúwa ṣe ọ́ ní ìbùkún fún onílé àtàlejò. Ẹ̀yọ́ kẹsì gbèrí, ògo fọlọ́run wà lọ́run, ìbùkún tí ọba gidi wà pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ wọ Ìbàdàn.
ìlú Ìbàdàn tó gbonílé tó gbàlejò yóò gbé gbogbo wa o.
Me. Please, let's have our seats. Let's have our seats. Okay, at this point, I'd like to call on the conveyor, Tony Odugbeson, to please give us a recap of what went down yesterday and what we are to expect today. While we were having the anthem, one of our daddies walked into this place. Yes, yes. If I call you daddy, you are getting old. I need to tell you because we are getting old already. Don't worry. I won't like to introduce him now. I like to do things properly. So I would like to go through his profile before I tell you who he is. So a round of applause for the conveyor. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Okay, I like that. Ekaabo. So today's the last day. It's been amazing, you know, all the sessions that we've had, starting from the first day where we have the brew and brainstorm, a tourism dialogue, and where, you know, people were really talking about critical issues and, you know, how we can solve them. And also the tour of the gallery, and it was actually interesting. So you can go to our online platform, our IG Instagram handle, which is Ekaabo Africa, so that you can get the updates in case you missed, all these things. And yesterday, of course, we had different panel sessions, different fireside chats. It was interesting because we started with the domestic tourism, where we're talking about opportunities that we have and what are the possible collaborations, that we can begin to engage, in, and also what are the things, that are possible, the actionable steps, and the role that each stakeholder plays. We said that it's important because we all have a role to play and we're all stakeholders, and that's the only way that we can achieve what we need to achieve. And of course, the interesting session on medical tourism. And a lot of people were amazed that, you mean Ibadan is this rich? You mean their UCH is this rich, or once has, all this unique, features? The people were actually coming outside the world to get treatment right here in Ibadan. And it was amazing because it was also for us to be able to learn different Ibadan stories. And at the same time, we also had the session that's what happened when you're a mother. Genesis. Okay, it's good to be a mother, actually. I'm happy. So, you see, school is good. Now we can appreciate school. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we also talked about, different tourism, types, different types of tourism. We talked about different types of tourism. And by the time we're wrapping up the session, we also talked about actionable steps. What are the things that we can take home? And you all listened to the one of the panelists, the Kakamfoin, Mr. Are, Adedamola, and it was quite interesting. So we have rich, people, rich resources, even in Nigeria, that we need to begin to explore. And today is actually lined up from different, the creative economy, we're talking about arts and crafts, we're talking about the future of tourism. I mean, you don't really want to miss the session. And why are we bringing all these people together? It's for us to be able to learn from people that have done something. It's for us to be able to see that these things are possible. It's for us to be able to see that we all have, roles to play. You will be learning about agro-tourism. I mean, there's so much that we've not yet covered when it comes to tourism. And we need to begin to explore, all these opportunities. We'll be starting our session with sports tourism. And, it's amazing, the things that we have, even as regards sports. And we just need to begin to explore, all this, our heritage, our culture. We are so rich, we are so blessed in Nigeria. And like I usually say, Ekaabo is not just an event. It is a movement, and it is a movement that is going on and will continue to improve, will continue to do more until where we get to where we want to get to. Once again, Ekaabo. My name is Toyin Odupeson. Thank you very much.
All right, please, a round of applause for her. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. She's one of the most gentle women I know around. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for coming around. While we were having the anthems, I said one of our daddies came in, and I would like to introduce him now. Well, he's also one of the most humble, successful man I know. He doesn't like too much of noise. I know that. I know that those are part of the things I know. If you know the bridge network in Ibadan, yes, he is the father over that house. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you architect Francis Anthony Medodin. I think I am correct, sir. Okay, Madojemu. Sorry, I am not familiar with it. A round of applause for him, please. Thank you, Daddy, for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, I happen to be part of the grandson that you had through Jazzy B, so I know you remember now. I was one that troubled everybody in the church when they really was around. I know you remember that day. So thank you so much. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you for the mentorship that you have over us. So now, I would like to also let you know that we will be having sports tourism today. That's what we'll be having today. And to handle that, I have our people around already. They're around already. And I said one revved out and just revved back home. So he's going to be joining us here. Ladies and gentlemen, if your hands are not too busy, can you please put them together for none other than Ayo Ade Olusegun? Please, a round of applause for him. We call him KJ Shakes. And joining in is none other than Victor Opone. Hope I am correct. Opone. Yes, thank you. A round of applause for him. A round of applause. Please keep clapping till he gets here.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. You're welcome to the sports tourism session for Ekaabo Tradeshow, and let me say it will be a conversation about sports tourism, and I'll be having that conversation with none other than the #1 TV journalist in the city of Ibadan in Oyo State, in person of Victor Opone Makefa. Please put your hands together for him. If you follow sports in Oyo State on BCOS, you definitely know him. He's achieved a lot in the sports space, from definitely appearing in all radio stations in the city, to hosting and holding down BCOS. Please, one more time, put your hands together for my friend and my guest. First question, why sports for you? Let's start from that, and then we'll just bring it home towards the tourism part of it.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm super excited, actually, whenever it comes to conversations around sports. Why? Because it's something that runs in the blood. My grandfather did play for the Nigerian national team. He played for the #1 traditional team in Nigeria, Shooting Stars, when they were IICC. He also played for the stationery stores, who were, the prime of football back then, in the heydays. And it was beautiful, actually, reconnecting, those moments I had with him, the little time I spent with him before he passed on, where he was talking about transitioning from, the military connection to sports, and then making a name for himself and making a name out there for Nigeria also. He actually was the captain that led Nigeria to the first Olympics Nigeria participated in 1968.
Wow.
In football.
Wow.
And when you have conversations like that, you are always inspired to, continue in that line. So
legacy.
If I cannot play football professionally, if I cannot do sports professionally, I think it's only right that I coin in the family heritage and follow the legacy.
Yeah. Please let's put our hands together for that. Honestly, I didn't even know that story. It's a pleasure to have you here. How many legends in the sports scene do you think we have in Ibadan?
Actually, if you're talking about the sports scene in general, it's quite a lot. I think I lost count. Just last weekend, for those who don't know, the entire Nigeria celebrated someone from Ibadan, in the person of Dr. Felix Owolabi. He was celebrating his 70th birthday, and This man actually had so many people come from different places in Nigeria, ex-internationals, people who had made their mark in sports in Nigeria, people from the Nigeria Football Federation coming around, spending 3 different days in Ibadan celebrating him. And when I was looking at that list, because I was